great brothers and sisters to see us gathered here this afternoon, but painful and indeed sad that we must gather again, brothers and sisters, gathered again because of the slaughtering of African human beings. Yeah. But that is not, we know, is nothing new and nothing strange. Right. The blood of our people, the blood of Africa, has been shedding non-stop for the last 500 years, since Europeans entered the African continent as enslavers of our ancestors. They have continued to shed our blood. They shed our blood during colonialism. They shed our blood in the building of their empires. They shed our blood, brothers and sisters, to yield to themselves an industrial revolution, because we must remember that it's on the bloodshed of our ancestors in slavery that they built their industrial revolution. So the shedding of blood here in Europe is synonymous with the wealth, the power, the opulence of Europe, and that includes this country, Britain. The worst of them all. So we come today to charge murder. I don't think you heard me. We come today to charge murder. As our brother Julius Malema, former leader of the ANC Youth League, stated as he visited the miners as they gathered 3,000 strong to protest against the oppressive, exploitative and degrading conditions that they have been forced to endure in these mines that are run primarily by UK-based companies. Remember that Lonmin, the platinum mining company that is responsible for the massacre that happened on the 16th day of this month, is a UK-based company, a British-based company. Let us remember that, brothers and sisters. So we charge them with murder, and we charge the British government with murder. And as our brother Julius Malema, as he spoke to the miners, he charged Jacob Zuma's government, the so-called government of South Africa, with murder. I want us to know that even though the official view, the official report is that 34 of our blood, 34 Africans were killed. I was watching Russian TV, and the spokesperson on behalf of the miners said it was 46 and still rising. Well, the official report was that 80 of our people were injured. The miners were saying over 100 of our people were injured. So we are charging murder. And we say today, murderer, blood upon your shoulder. Killer today, you cannot kill her tomorrow. Murderer, inside must be hollow. How does it feel to take the life of another? Murderer, blood upon your shoulder. Killer today, you cannot kill her
tomorrow. Murder inside must be hollow. How can you take the life of another?
But we know, brothers and sisters, it means nothing to them to take the life of another human being.
Them inside hollow.
And worse, it means nothing to them to take the life of an African.
That's right, that's right.
Because they have convinced the world that our humanity is somehow lesser in quality and in meaning and purpose than their humanity.
That's right.
And we as Africans must not accept that.
That's right.
We must make sure that the blood of our people is not shed in vain. We have to realize as we stand here in this so-called great city of London, that great city of London was built on our blood, sweat and tears and is maintained on our blood, sweat and tears. You look in South Africa today, who are these Anglo-Boers that continue to control, despite, brothers and sisters, despite the abolition of apartheid, the Anglo-Boers, the whites in South Africa, continue to control over 80% of our land and 95% of the economy. Africa has to die so Europe can live in wealth and opulence. Africa has to suffer in poverty. Listen to me. Listen, brothers and sisters. In 2004, Tony Blair, the then Prime Minister of this country, the man who lied on behalf of the Queen in order to justify entering Iraq and murdering the people of Iraq, over 1 million people, stated that a child dies in Africa every 3 seconds. I don't think you heard me. A child dies in Africa every 3 seconds due to poverty-related conditions. Do you know how much that amounts to? 15 million. Listen, 15 million die a year.
Can you just move it that way, away from the door, please? Just move around that way a bit for me. What do you mean? Away from the door.